Hey guys, love you guys, miss you terribly. Wish you were here with me. I am in the Austrian Alps hiking and was walking along a trail called the Panoramweg. Gives me a view of the surrounding Alps, and I happened to come across this beautiful lily, and I took a picture of it. And I'm surrounded also by all kind of purple and white flowers and yellow in front of me. And as I started thinking about the difficulty of capturing the beauty of this lily in a picture, it dawned on me that we kind of do that in life quite a bit. And so my random best advice in this moment is be careful about trying to tie explicit language to undefinable things. It will be difficult to appreciate the picture, or difficult to appreciate the actual lily through a picture. And in the same way, it's extremely difficult to appreciate my wife through just a picture. In the same way, it's difficult to appreciate love through poetry. I can appreciate your mom. I miss her, and pictures help me be deeply appreciative. But the picture doesn't define your mother. A picture of this flower doesn't define the flower. And especially when it comes to things like religion, we can be especially dogmatic about how we describe things. We can start to think that the words and the language that we use to describe God or the divine is equal to God or the divine. Just like that's as foolish as saying that a picture of this lily is equal to the beauty of the lily itself sitting here in the middle of the Alps. So my best advice for today is don't tie the ideas and language and words that come into your mind or come to your mind through culture and education. Don't tie those things to the thing itself. They are separate. Religions are our very best effort to attempt to describe the divine. Just like a picture that I took of this lily is my best effort to describe the beauty of the lily in the middle of the Alps. Sophie, you love to take pictures. You're awesome at it. And your pictures are your best attempt to display what you see going on around you. Your pictures, Sophie, are your best attempt to try to describe the glory of the surroundings that you see. Harrison, with your music is your very best attempt to try to describe the feelings and the ideas that are going on in your mind. Same with you, Eli. I know Harrison and Eli, when you guys were producing music together, they were based on life experiences that you guys have had. But you would say that the music and the words can't 100% capture the experiences that you're having. They're your attempt to do so. So I would encourage you guys, again, based on that best advice, do not tie the words and the language that you come up with to describe a thing or the beauty of a thing to the thing itself. They're not the same. They're just your attempts to do so. They're just your attempts to experience the beauty and describe the beauty. And that will be a saving point for you guys in the future, because our world is filled with people who do not understand this fact. And they attempt They believe that the way that they describe things, the words they use, the language they come up with, is equal to the thing itself. That's never been more true than in the version of religion I grew up in, because that was how it worked. It was all an attempt to try to think up of the best words and the best language to use. And that's just impossible, because you're trying to describe something you can't even see. It's like trying to describe love. In all the poems in the world, all the stories in the world are simply attempts to describe love. They are not love themselves. So there's the advice for today. Thought it was worth taking a random stop and making this up on the go without any notes. Usually I have some notes in front of me, but today it seemed particularly poignant. So I love you guys very much, miss you as always, and I look forward to seeing what kind of continuing discussion this generates whenever we get together again. Take care.